What to do, people? I'd like to welcome y'all to another episode, man. I know that Sports Thursday Night Football Edition, man. I got my guy with me, man, Kendall Whitley, from co-host of East West Football Podcast and CEO of Ken's Pats Talk Podcast. What to do, bro? How you doing, man?
What's up with it, bro? Hey, I appreciate you having me on, but we always kicking it and talking about it. I appreciate it, bro.
You know you had to be on this week, man. You got there, you hosting Thursday Night Football.
Yes, sir. Of course.
I hope you don't fall. Hope you don't fall getting to the Falcons.
Man, no. I only know why you got that Falcons hat on for, bro. I had a feeling you were gonna do something like that too.
I gotta have a Falcon hat on because they playing against your team.
Yeah, you know, like I said, you in the A, I'm in North Carolina.
Yeah, so I got to represent the whole team. You know what I'm
saying? Hey, I'm scared to death. I'm scared to death of this game, man. It has Trout game written all over. Me and Fidel and the guys are just
because it's Thursday night.
Yeah, because it's Thursday night. It's Mac Jones' quickest game. He mentioned that in his interview yesterday in his press card. It's his quickest game, quickest turnaround. He didn't do this in college. The Falcons are coming off an embarrassing loss to the Cowboys, and we knew they were gonna lose, but we didn't get blown out like that.
Yeah, I ain't think it was gonna be like that.
And then we're coming off a big win against the Browns. A lot of people thought that was gonna be a close game. So it's two teams headed in two different directions. This has Trout game written all over.
You better not let it be a Trout game because you fuck around and lose them. When we were just talking about that old playoff picture, it get ugly. You mess around and lose them. You can't afford it. They just be you can't afford to lose. You can't it ain't got so tight now that people don't want to. Certain teams you fuck around and lose a certain game. That should have hurt you.
Okay? Yeah, yes sir.
Yeah, that should have hurt you. They can't afford that. Like this, even though it's a trap game, boy, you don't let that shit, don't fall into that trap. Because it'll come back and bite you. It'll come back and bite you.
Listen, Matt Ryan is a veteran quarterback. He knows it ain't too much you can do. He doesn't see a lot. They ain't confuse him too much. You're not playing those Zach Wilson, Justin Herbert, Baker Mayfield. You're playing a veteran quarterback now. Falcons, I can't name two wide receivers on their team right now. I know they got Kyle Pitts. Cordell Patterson might be playing, but Calvin Ridley.
He might not be playing. Cordell Patterson might not be playing.
Okay, well.
That's his great time of the season. When they be talking like that, there's something wrong with him.
He's not 100% even if he do play.
Yes.
So, it's a trap game, bro. It's a trap game. I just want us to get into this game. The main thing this game is just get out healthy. I want us to get out healthy. We should win the game. Even if it's an ugly win, we need to get out this game healthy and get ready for Tennessee next week.
That's why I said that. Like you just brought up Tennessee like that. That's why I'm like, well, you want to handle your business with the Falcons. Because if you don't handle your business with the Falcons, that put more pressure on that Tennessee game.
Yep.
So if you handle your business with the Falcons, and you got that lose the Tennessee game, not saying you're gonna lose the game, but it's possible. Let's say you do, because Tennessee is 19. They got the big record in the league right now.
I think Tennessee's a little bit overrated. I think they're a little bit overrated.
I don't think they're overrated. I think they just out physical everybody right now.
Yeah.
So I'm saying they're here being gone, they still got the same mind frame. We got that, but we can come out here and hit you in the mouth. And can you hit us back? If you don't hit us back, we're gonna overcome you. That's how they did the Rams. That's how they said New Orleans tried to be physical with them, but they still did out physical New Orleans. So when y'all play them, if you beat the Falcons, then I believe you should. So I ain't gonna say it probably like, the Falcons ready. I think y'all should beat the Falcons. So on paper and what the Falcons got going on, y'all should beat them. And y'all fight for a playoff berth.
Right.
You win the Falcons, that takes some of the pressure out of that Tennessee game. Not all the pressure. You're gonna want to win that one too. But if you lose to the Falcons, boy, you can't afford to lose.
That game is what, because we still got Buffalo twice.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So you don't
sleep on the coach. You gotta go to Indianapolis.
You gotta pay the coach. So you don't want to lose that. You can't afford to lose that Falcon game. If you lose that Falcon game now, both times get Buffalo, the coach and Tennessee. Well, you want to come out that motherfucker 3-1. If you come out that motherfucker,
the rest of my schedule is we got Buffalo twice. We got Tennessee. We got to go to Indianapolis. We got Miami. We got Jacksonville.
You could beat the Miami game gonna be pretty hard because it's in Miami. But I believe you can beat Miami. So that's a shaky game too. But I believe you can beat Miami. But you mess around and lose to this Falcon game. Now that Miami game, that Miami game get more crucial. The same way we just said Oh shit, but they got they play Miami tough. Miami
before the season started. It was 3 games. It was I'm gonna say 4 games that I thought that we should be favored in, but they're trap games. I said the Chargers, we got over there.
I'll be there.
I said the Colts. I said the Chargers. I said the Panthers. I said that's a tricky game. We should beat them. I said the Falcons. That's a tricky game. We should beat them. And I said the Colts. So we don't win. We don't overcame 2 of them. We got 2 more.
The Falcons weren't gonna tell you a whole lot. That's what they're there. When it comes to the Colts, they solid. They solid. They're gonna be a problem. I'm saying they ain't no pushover game. But the Falcon game will take a lot of pressure off them other games if you win. If you don't win, now
we 7-4. We 7-4. We win.
But if you don't win, now you're 65.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now you definitely better not get it. You definitely better not let Buffalo sweep you. So that because you 65, that's 7 losses right there. Buffalo sweep you.
Yep.
Now let's say Buffalo don't sweep you, and you got there and you do a split with Buffalo. You say you got 5 losses right there if Atlanta beat you, and if you split against Buffalo, that's 6 losses. Now you must beat Miami. You must beat the Colts. You must beat Tennessee. Because I don't think nobody get in the playoffs at 9 and 8.
I can see us. I see us. We're gonna split with Buffalo, and we're gonna win the rest of the game. I see us getting the 10 wins, maybe even 11.
10-7. Only thing gonna get you in the playoffs is 10-7 or 11-6. That's it. 9 and 8 ain't gonna get you in.
If we split with Buffalo, we beat Tennessee. We can get to 12. We might win 1 more game out. I mean, we might lose 1 more game out.
You're right. I'm saying it's a strong possibility that can happen. But this Atlanta game gonna take all that though.
Yeah, we can. I think we can get to 11, 12 wins.
If you lose that Atlanta game, now them 10-11 wins, that shit gonna be hard.
Yeah, it is. But I think we'll take care of business Atlanta. I'm gonna give you my final score. We're gonna get off to a slow start. At the beginning of the game, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a slow start. We playing in 4 days. It's a quick turnaround. We're gonna come out a little bit sluggish. I think as the game goes on, we'll pull away. We're gonna pull away. I'm gonna go. We're not gonna. I'm gonna go 20. I'm going 26-17. We're not gonna blow. I was 26-17.
26-17.
Patriots.
What the spread is on that game? They get the Falcons 7 points. 24. You said 20. You said 20. What now?
26-17.
26-17. So that means you saying that the Falcons, y'all won't cover the point spread because y'all getting the Falcons 7 points.
Yeah, I give him that.
Okay. I was gonna see and try to go like back and forth with you, like, oh yeah, the Falcons. I think y'all should beat the Falcons. You know what I'm saying?
Score.
I think y'all cover them 7 points. I think y'all beat the Falcons by 10 points or better. And the reason why I say that, I say y'all beat them. I'm gonna say 17-27. You said 26, I'm gonna say 27. I'm gonna say 17-27.
It's about 9-10 points.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I say they beat them by 10 points. And the reason why I say that because I'm expecting New England defense to score. I'm expecting their defense to score. I'm expecting the Falcons to be discombobulated without that boy Patterson out there.
No Cavalry, no Patterson.
I expect them to be discombobulated without Patterson out there. I expect New England Bill Belichick to take picks out the game.
Yes. That's gonna be the number 1 thing he do.
You know what I'm saying? So without Patterson out there, you take a picks out the game. I don't see the Falcons accumulating too much. I think the defense gonna score. That's how y'all gonna get up to 27.
J.C. Jackson might get a pick 6.
Somebody. Or a fumble recovery or something like that. I see the defense scoring some points. I see the defense putting New England in good predicaments. Like they gotta go short field, 30 yards, 20 yards.
How many touchdowns for Mac Jones?
I don't see him throwing number 2. I see him throwing 2. I see him throwing 2. The defense getting 1.
And Damian Harris is back for this game. He cleared concussion protocol.
Yeah, the running back, right?
Yes, sir.
I see. Matt Jones getting you 2. The defense getting you 1, and the offense gets you 2 more field goals out there. That's your 27.
All right.
So I'm looking at it. I think New England cover the spread or whatever. I think the over and under is 47. I think that's too high.
Yeah.
I don't think because to get 47, that means the Falcons got to come to the party. Or they finna got there let New England look like the Dallas Cowboys last week.
They ain't getting 20 because what gets Cleveland, we gave us 7 points to Cleveland, 10 points to Carolina, I believe. No, we held Carolina 9-6. How many points?
Shit like that, 9-10, something like that. Some old low.
Yeah, like 9. It was under 10 points.
And the defense scored about 2 times.
Yeah, they ain't gonna do much.
So I say 27. I say 27-17. But you know, I see the Falcons. I see the New England. I don't see the game being like close. I see like New England getting up on them, and then it just uphill climb from then on out. Like 14-3, some shit like that. 17-6, some shit like that. And then they got them when it is 17-6. Then the Falcons got that. I mean, then New England get there, score another touchdown. That shit 24. It was a 24-6. Falcons fuck around and got there and get probably get a touchdown. They had 13-24.
Mm-hmm.
New England get a field goal. Then they move it out. You know what I'm saying?
We right along about the same score.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So on short week and all that, Falcons just ain't got it. They just ain't got. They ain't got it. I don't see it happening. I don't see New England doing what Baltimore did against Miami. Bottom line, you know, Miami had to look. Baltimore had to let that game against Miami. I don't see New England coming with that. So
I agree.
We on the same page when it comes down.
I agree.
You know, we got them in week 10 in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? And every week, you know what I'm saying, is I got a top 10 teams in the NFL through week whatever. This week is week 10. What's your top 10 teams in the NFL this weekend? We start off at number 10 to 1.
Number 10, I'm going with the New England Patriots.
You got them at 10? You got them at 10?
I got them at 10. Pats Nation at 10. They squeezed in there.
You got them at 10?
4 straight. We hot, and they're starting to come together for us.
So I'm saying, you got them at 10. They in my top 10, but they're not number 10.
This really ain't no order, but I'm just going.
I feel you. I'm saying we first got the same team.
Yeah, I got Kansas City after that.
You got who out of that?
Kansas City.
Kansas City. I got Kansas City at my number 10.
I got this above Kansas City. I got Tampa.
Yeah, okay.
Then I got the Titans. Like I said, there's no order. You just
call that your 10 teams.
Okay, I got Buffalo ahead of Titans. You might can swap both of them. I got Baltimore before then. Then I got Rams, Cowboys, Cardinals, and Packers.
You call out Tampa Bay, didn't you?
Yeah, Tampa. Yeah, I got them at 8.
You didn't call out Buffalo?
Buffalo's at 6.
Okay. And so we got all versus the same team.
Is yours in the order?
Yeah, like I got from 10 to 1. My number 10 team. Hold on. Let me get my paper. I got it. My number 10 team. Last week with New England. Last week New England was my number 10 team. I'm saying after they who they beat week 4? Who they beat?
Carolina.
They beat Carolina. When they beat Carolina, I put them at my number 10 team last week. This week, Kansas City cracked my top 10. They wasn't even in my top 10 last week.
Okay.
Period. The Chargers were there. Kansas City was there. The Chargers were there. Kansas City went there. I took the Chargers out, put Kansas City there. I got Kansas City at 10. Last week, they wasn't in it at all. At number 9, I got the Rams. Last week, I had the Rams at 6. Even though they had lost to Tennessee, I had them at number 6. I was like, shoot, it was just a bit that game. They should be all right. They come back this week and lose to the San Francisco
49ers.
Yeah, the same way that they lost to Tennessee. They got out physical. The folk went out there and just out physical. They don't like physicality. I done see that 2 weeks in a row. So I moved them down to 9. At 8, I got Buffalo. Last week I had Buffalo at 9. This week I moved them up to 8. They went and got a win against who Buffalo just beat?
Jets.
Yeah, they had their business with the Jets. They blow the Jets out off a crucial loss.
Which you should blow the Jets out.
They did. They supposed to blow the Jets out, but they handled their business off of the crucial loss they did lost against Jacksonville. They came and straightened their business like you're supposed to. A lot of teams in week 10, they come straighten their business like they supposed to after losing last week. So that let me move Buffalo down a spot. They went to 8. They wore 9 last week. At number 7, I got the New England Patriots. I had them at 10 last week. The way that they just beat the Cleveland Browns, them folk, which is one of my 4 straight, ain't it? They don't want my 4 straight.
4 straight, and we averaging 30 points a game.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah. They let me move them up to 7. You know what I'm saying? At 6, I got Baltimore. I had Baltimore at 3 last week. I mean, in week 9, I had them at 3. But how they just went out bad against Miami, and Miami beat them with just one fucking defense. They played 0 defense, and they beat them with it. I had to take Baltimore down. You know what I'm saying? So I took them down to 6. I took them down 3 down to the 6. At 5, I got the same team. They was at 5 last week, even though they just lost a crucial game that I feel like they shouldn't have lost. They done lost 2 straight to be real, really. But everybody that I got in front of them, everybody I got behind them, they not better than them. So I kept them at the same spot. I got Tampa Bay. I got Tampa Bay at 5, even though they lost 2 straight. You know what I'm saying? I think the injury bug hurting them right now. They should be okay. They got a big game against the Giants. They should go out there and beat shit out the Giants.
They should be. They're in Tampa. So that,
they in Tampa Bay. If they don't beat the Giants convincingly, I'm talking about straightening them. Not no close game. Not no. Oh, but the Giants,
I think they get Antonio Brown back and Rob Gronkowski too.
So if they handle their business, they should be still straightening them a top 5. But if they go out there and bullshit around with the Giants and bad is squeak by them, they ain't getting out there talking.
Don't sleep on the Giants because they gave Kansas City a run for that money a couple weeks ago.
I just think Kansas City is suspect like that. I don't think they gave Kansas City a run for their money. I think Kansas City just like that. They ain't all that. I don't think they ain't all that.
I don't think they all the way back yet.
Yeah, me either. We're gonna know Sunday though. Believe that. We're gonna know Sunday. At number 4, I got the Arizona Cardinals. I had Arizona. Arizona went from number 1 to number 4 this week. Last week, the reason why I had them at number 1 because they fucked around and beat who Arizona beat
this past week.
No, week 4 last. They beat the 49ers. They beat the 49ers with the backup quarterback.
Yeah.
They beat it with the backup quarterback.
Of course.
Yeah, and both of their wide receivers didn't play. So last week I had them at number 1. This week, with the same backup quarterback and them same not wide receiver, Carolina beat the shit out of them. So I moved them up to number 4. I could take them that far out, number 5. I could take them out the top 5 because the same way I said about Tampa Bay. I know the injury bull got you fucked up right now, but them folk coming back. So if they weren't coming back, it'll be a different ball game. But I know these folk coming back. And when these folk got their people, they shaking it. At number 3, repeat. Last week I had Green Bay at number 4. This week I got Arizona at number 4. At number 3, last week I had Baltimore at number 3 last week. Like I said, I got them at number 6 this week. I got the Dallas Cowboys at number 3. They were number 7 last week.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I had them at number 7, how they did lost to the Baltimore, how they lost to Denver, whatever, they would beat hell out of them. But what made me move them up from 7 up to 3? Like I said, team, everybody they come straighten their business for somebody doing where they went out bad the week before. What the Cowboys did to Falcons, they came to straighten their business. They beat them 40-something to 3. So that means what happened to y'all, how they lost to them, they took that shit personal. You know what I'm saying? Like you're supposed to. If you try to win a championship now, you're a good team, you take losses like that personal. And the next week, you take it out on the team, whoever you play, it don't make no difference. So that made me move them up to 3. They were number 7 last week. Week 9, they were number 7. This week, they're number 3. At number 2, I got the Green Bay Packers. Last week, Green Bay was number 4. They lost a crucial game to Kansas City last week. but I really couldn't hold it against them that much. And the reason why, because Aaron Rodgers didn't play. They lost 7-13. I know if Aaron Rodgers play, they don't lose that game 7-13.
No, sir. No, sir.
Kansas City scored 13 points.
Right.
So the next week, like I just said, the next week, when you go out bad and you know the reason why you went out bad, you come back and straighten it. What that mean? That means you're ready, you're shaking it. And Green Bay came back this week against Seattle, and they ended up getting on the bowl. They ain't scored. I think they put up 17 points or something like that. Not no big old huge game. But the defense locked them down, and Aaron Rodgers put up enough point to win that Jordan couldn't do last week. If Jordan put up 17 points last week, they win. They beat Kansas City. So that made me move Green Bay up. They let me know they serious. So they pretty good. They ain't nothing to play with. They don't. The NFL, the NFC really don't want Green Bay to get that number 1 seed. If Green Bay get that number 1 seed, it's gonna be some big old problems. No, for real. So yeah, don't want to go.
They had the number 1 seed last year, didn't they?
No.
Number 1 seed?
No.
Hold on. No.
Green Bay lost to who last year? They lost to
Tampa. That was at home.
Tampa Bay beat them down there?
Yeah. I think Green Bay had the 1 seed last year.
Oh, they probably did. I don't know. But I think
Green Bay had the 1 seed. I think last year.
I don't think folks don't want them to get that this year. They should be hold out better. I don't see too many teams that want to go down there and play them folk down there.
Yeah, Green Bay had the 1 last year.
Especially not the Rams. You don't want to go down there and play them?
No. Rams ain't good playing there.
Dad might go down there and get a win. So he might.
He done did it before.
Yeah, so it ain't no big deal to him. But Dad don't want to go down there. When it boils down to it, Dad want to play 2 games at his house and go to the Super Bowl. He don't want to go down there. He don't want to play.
Tampa, I don't think Tampa not get that 1 seed.
He ain't about really go down there. Dad don't want to play 3 damn games. Because that mean he got to play 3 games to go to the Super Bowl. I know he don't want to. He just did that last year. No, he don't want to do that no more. When it's a possibility you don't got to do it. I'm saying I like the Cowboys, but we don't want to go down there. Shoot the ball down to we can
Cowboys want to be that will be at Jerry house.
Yes, I think we go down there and get a win or whatever because we can run the ball, but we don't want to go down there and fuck they got them below 0 weather period. Arizona, I don't think Arizona want to take their head down there. And so I think Green Bay it need to be looked out for these next couple of weeks. The same way I was telling you about this Patriot game against the Falcons. Same way I feel about Green Bay getting Minnesota. Green Bay better not let that game get away from them. They lose.
Where's that game? Where that game at?
In Minnesota.
That's a trap game too.
Yeah, Green Bay better not let that game get away from them. They mess around and lose that game. You might not make it down there. You might not get what you want. You might not get what you want. Home field advantage. You might not get that. And like I said, I had Green Bay folded in 1 of the 2. And my number 1 team in the NFL through week 10 is the Tennessee Titans. So they 8-2. So I'm saying when Derrick Henry left, they thought everybody said the movie had went off. These last 2 games, they still been doing the same thing they've been doing, winning with their physicality. I'm saying the
defensive line is pretty physical.
The offensive line is too.
Yeah.
When it boiled down to it, we talk about Derrick Henry, how he busted them holes and busting it for 70 yards or 80 yards or whatever. We just talk about how he pull off on them folks. How did he get to the second unit that fast? How did he get there? A hole had to be there. They got folks on the line of scrimmage knowing Derrick Henry gonna run the ball, and the offensive line making holes.
The thing is, if you stop that running game, they don't have no. They got AJ Brown on wide receiver. That you double him. Who else they got?
I said nobody, Ricky. Can't stay out the doctor's office. Can't stay out the doctor's office with Julio Jones. That's what they got. I said, but when it boiled down to it, to stop their running game, you got to match their physicality. See what I'm saying? So when I see the AFC, I don't see nobody but Buffalo. Buffalo probably match they not Buffalo. Hell no, I'm sorry.
New England.
Yeah, New England, Baltimore,
Pittsburgh. If they can get right,
if Pittsburgh can get in there, they can match their physicality. I don't see Buffalo matching them folk physicality.
No, we don't see that. Buffalo don't match up good with Tennessee.
Buffalo made for a team like Kansas City.
Yeah, they don't match up good with New England or Tennessee. I don't feel.
Yeah, they match up with Kansas City, a high-flying team. Kansas City, the Chargers,
Kansas City Chargers,
or shit like that. So I think, and when they boil down to it, Tennessee got the most easiest record going out.
the schedule.
Yes, the schedule going out. They ain't out there but 2 games. Tennessee gonna probably get that number 1 seed. If
Who does
Tennessee,
Buffalo play this week?
they play Indianapolis.
Okay, it's in Buffalo, I believe.
Yeah, it's in Buffalo.
Yes.
Tennessee, I think Tennessee need that number 1 seed more than anybody in the league. I mean, anybody in the ALC. And the reason why I say that because they can have a game to sit down, and they ain't got to put up a 2 games.
Right.
They said David Henry will be back by the 2nd game of the playoff. If they get that number 1 seed, the 2nd game of the playoffs will be their 1st game. And to get that number 1 seed, Adrian Peterson gonna have to be able to run the football. I'm saying they run game, not even just Adrian Peterson, they whole run game. Gotta be able to run the football.
Right.
And if they get the number 1 seed, that means the run game running the football like they designed to play. So by the time Henry come back, he ain't got to touch the ball 20 times. He can touch that motherfucker 11 times, whatever, 15 times. And them other folk, AP can get 11 carry. The other guy can get some carry because they already been doing it.
Yeah, for him.
Yeah. So Tennessee can mess around and get that number 1 seed. They'll be hard to beat.
But Tennessee, though, going to Tennessee,
they get AP back.
Yeah, but they stadium, they don't have no home field advantage.
Or Henry back.
I don't feel Tennessee has a big home field advantage down there, man. I've never heard Tennessee be one of
I ain't even saying about the home. I ain't even talking about because they can get the home field advantage.
I don't think nobody's scared to go to Tennessee.
I feel you on that, but I ain't even talking about being scared to go down there. Not the way I'm talking about it going down to Green Bay. I'm saying is that'll give them a resting period that they need. They'll be the same way, like I just said, they said David Henry will be back by week 2. I mean, by the 2nd playoff game. If he make it back by then, that first week, the whole team will get the rest. They ain't got to play no ball, period. Adrian Peterson can get some rest. The other running back can get some rest. So then when their first playoff game, David Henry can play. Now you got to arrest it on Adrian Peterson. You got to arrest it, right? The other running back and you got on David Henry. That's a big task. You can do what you do. You can do because they want to run the football anyway. That's what they want to do. They want to out-physical you. Now they got 2 running backs that can out-physical you. AP and David Henry. Because if they get the number 1 seed, AP has to be playing good. He got to be playing good if they get the number 1 seed. That means he run the ball. He run the ball pretty good. Or the other running back running the ball pretty good. Somebody running the ball. Because that's what they doing. On Ryan Taylor, they finna get you there. Throwing the ball 35, 40 times. He ain't gonna get you there throwing the ball 35, 40 times. He's not gonna get you there.
We saw that last year when Baltimore went there and beat them.
He's not gonna get you there throwing the ball 35, 40 times. So they need that bye week. They need that number 1 seed. That's what they need it for. I'm not saying for the folks to be scared to go down there. Now, so their team can get some rest and their best player can be able to play. Because if they have to play that first week, the best player might not even make it in that week because they might not win their game.
I got you.
Because they might have to go to Baltimore or whatever. They might not win their game. So I like Tennessee through week 10 right now. Don't think they won by 5 straight, 6 straight?
Yeah, 6.
Yeah, so I gotta put them. They got 82. I'm saying they don't want 6 straight. Nobody don't want 6 straight. I gotta put them in number 1 right now. But like I say, this shit change every week. You best believe that. This shit change every week. Last week, Kansas City wasn't in the movie at all. This week, Kansas City in the movie. Week 4 last, the Raiders was in the movie. The Chargers went in the movie. Came back,
Cincinnati was top 10.
Yes, so that Cincinnati ain't been there the last 2 weeks. They got a big game against the Raiders this week too. But they're my top 10. I will have a new one next week. Week 11, it'll be, and it won't be in that order. I bet you that now. And I ain't seen that game. And that game play.
Right.
It's something gonna happen. They're gonna change a whole lot. They're just like right now with Kansas City being in. Kansas City mess around and lose to Dallas. And the Chargers, the Chargers beat who the Chargers play? The Chargers beat. I'm finna tell you right now. The Chargers beat Pittsburgh. Shit, them folk they swap sides.
Yeah.
Cause now the Chargers went in the division. Now the Chargers in front of they win that division now.
Bottom line, AFC is wide open.
Yeah.
And there's no clear cut leader. I mean, I think anybody can be beat. Anybody can win it.
Yeah, you're right about that. But at the same time, Carolina took deep in 2 weeks. Gonna tell me a whole lot about the top 10 on the real. And what I mean by that is Carolina can win their next 2 games and got there to be talking about getting in the top 10.
Watch out for Carolina.
You see what I'm saying? Cause they play Washington and Minnesota.
They already played Minnesota.
Well, they play Jacksonville Sunday there. They play Jacksonville Sunday there.
Yeah, but they play Washington this Sunday. They should be.
I know they play Washington this Sunday. They play Washington for sure this Sunday. But
I think they got the Falcons after that.
No, they don't play the Falcons.
Carolina, you play the Falcons again.
I know that's. I ain't said they don't play them again. I said they next game after Washington. Them folk play.
Was it Tampa?
Minnesota or Jacksonville? One of them. I'm finna tell you that right now. They play Minnesota or Jacksonville. That's on everything. They play Minnesota or Jacksonville in that week. I know that for one of them. They play Minnesota or Jacksonville. Cause who they play, I'm like, boy, they got a good week. You know, they got a chance to bucket back.
I know they got to play Tampa twice. They got Atlanta again. They got the Saints again.
That's 12. I don't need 12. I need that. That week 12. Week 12, Carolina plays the Dolphins.
Okay. They should win the next 2 games.
You see what I'm saying? They win them next 2 games. I think they 7-5.
Yeah. Cam back.
They back in the thick of it. You see what I'm saying? So 2 weeks, in the next 2 weeks, they're gonna tell you a whole lot. I'm saying, I know this shit gonna be some folks finna get up out there. You can believe that. It's a folk that's here. Them folk perpetrate. They finna get up out of there. They ain't finna stay in there. There's a folk out there. I didn't talk to you. Man, tell these folks how they can get in touch with you, man. You know, I appreciate you, man, for coming fucking with me.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, appreciate you having me on, dog. You know what, man, much respect here, much love here. I'm always available to come on. I always love coming on. You can get in, find me on East West Football Podcast on the codes there. We got a podcast coming out tonight. We put out daily or weekly podcast once or twice a week. And I will be starting my Patriots podcast soon, Ken's Pat Salt. You can go to my link, my Instagram, Kendall_Whitley, link in the bio. Go ahead and subscribe to it. I'm rebranding a little bit. I'm gonna have it up and running soon. I can't wait to get it started, but y'all go ahead and subscribe at your boy and get at me. And hey, that's about it. Go Pats.
Hey, man, y'all know what's going on in this end, man. It's your boy Moore Drive. I fuck with folks who fuck with me. I got my homeboy, man, fucking with me, man. I appreciate you, man. Kendall, man, you know I fuck with folks who fuck with me all the time. Y'all go check him out. He on our podcast platform too, man. Eat With Football Podcast on our podcast platform. Just like me, man. Knowdatsports Podcast on our podcast platform. Once again, man, I fuck with folks who fuck with me. The Knowdatsports Podcast, sponsored by Highlight Commodity. Thursday Night Football Edition. Know that if you don't know nothing else.
Yes,
shaking it.